Polk County Sheriff Mike Godfrey has released the sheriff's log for August 26th through September 1st. Melissa Riggs has the story.
On August 26, Sonia P. Enriquez, 30, of Wick, was arrested on a warrant for failure to appear by the Greenis Police Department. On August 27th, there was a report of a disturbance on POLK 71. The reporting party had left the residence before the officers had arrived. There was also a report from a Mena woman that her 15-year-old son had run away. The juvenile was later located and returned to the custody of his parents. On August 28, Melissa D. Arms of D. Queen was arrested on a warrant for probation violation. Andrea D. Cowden, 52 of Mena, was arrested on a warrant for probation violation. Malcolm S. Nail, 26 of Fort Worth, Texas, was also arrested on a warrant for probation violation. Justin C. Davis, 20 of Mena, was arrested by a trooper with the Arkansas State Police on charges of driving with a suspended driver's license and speeding. Jessica M. Mayo, 27 of Wicks, was arrested by the Greenis Police Department on a warrant for failure to comply with a court order. On August 29th, Steve E. Cronister, 52 of Kirby, was arrested on a body attachment warrant. There was a report from a complainant on Ryder Lane that his wife was missing. The woman was later located. There was a report of a disturbance on Delma Lane near Cove, led to the arrest of James R. Garrett, 57 of Cove, on a charge of assault in the third degree. On August 30th, report from a complainant on Gamma Lane near Mena of an unwanted person on their property. Information has been provided to the prosecuting attorney's office for further consideration. On August 31st, there was a report from a complainant on Polk 47 near the Shady Grove community of being threatened and harassed. There was a traffic stop on 3rd Street, which led to the arrest of Melissa K. Staggs, 26 of Mena, on a warrant for failure to appear. There was a report from a walk-in complainant of issues with the custody exchange. Information has been provided to the prosecuting attorney's office for further consideration. There was a report of persons smoking marijuana at the Polk County Fairgrounds, which led to the arrest of Albin R. Beckwith, 21 of Mena, on a charge of possessing an instrument of crime. Also arrested was Charles T. Odina, 19 of Mena, on 2 warrants for failure to appear. On September 1st, there was a report from 2 neighboring complainants on Highway 8 West near the Rocky community of having goats killed by dogs. That investigation continues. There was a traffic stop on Magnolia Street in Mena, which led to the arrest of Joe F. Hinkle, 36 of Cove, on charges of possession of methamphetamine, possession of a controlled 3 controlled substance, possession of a controlled 6 controlled substance, possession of drug paraphernalia, and a misdemeanor possession of a controlled substance. Also arrested was Brooklyn M. Taylor, 24 of Mena, on a charge of possession of methamphetamine, possession of a controlled 3 controlled substance, possession of a Schedule 6 controlled substance, possession of drug paraphernalia, misdemeanor possession of a controlled substance, no liability insurance, and failure to signal. This is Melissa Riggs reporting for KENA News.
The Mena High School homecoming court was announced on Wednesday. The freshman maids are Marley Jones and Lexi Brooks. The sophomore maids are Keely Jones and Brooke Hines. The junior maids are Bailey Bunch and Leah Carver. The senior maids are Haley Knittig, Natalie Rose, Maddie Lyles, and Vanessa Parnell. The 2013 homecoming queen will be announced at the Mena-Dover football game on October the 4th. Well, the annual MOUNTAINFEST Arts and Crafts Show is going to be held this Friday and Saturday. Alice Scamance with the Ouachita Arts and Crafts Guild invites you to attend.
Hi, this is Alice from the Ouachita Arts and Crafts Guild inviting you to the 25th anniversary MOUNTAINFEST Arts and Crafts Show this Friday and Saturday 9 to 6 at Iron Mountain, 6 miles south of Mena on Highway 71 South. We have numerous vendors from 5 states with a wide selection of unique items to choose from. There will be door prizes donated by local businesses, craft bingo, quilt raffle, and a chance to win $100 during the live radio broadcast on Saturday. So come on down to MOUNTAINFEST and help us celebrate our 25th anniversary. See you there.
KENA will be broadcasting from MOUNTAINFEST on Saturday. We'll be looking for you. Well, some of the top volleyball teams in the state are going to be participating in the Mena LADYCAT Classic this Saturday, including teams from Paris, Fountain Lake, Lavaca, Waldron, Mansfield, Jesseville, Boonville, and Camden Fairview. Here's Coach Brad Lyle with details.
This Saturday, September the 7th, the 27th Annual LADYCAT Classic will be played at both Jim Rackley Gymnasium and the Union Bank Center. There will be a total of 10 teams playing in this tournament. Pool play will start at 8:30 in the morning, and then in the afternoon we will start tournament play. There will be a silver bracket played at Jim Rackley, and the gold bracket will be played at the Union Bank Center. Full day of volleyball. If you have an opportunity and would like to come out and watch a lot of good volleyball, we'll see you Saturday.
If you'd like to see the pool play schedule, visit our Facebook page or the website, menaradio.com. And the Mena LadyCat volleyball team is in action today. They're going to be playing at Mansfield. Games start at 4 o'clock. Also tonight, the Mena Bearcat Junior High football games will be at DeQueen. 8th grade starts at 5:30, and 9th grade plays at 7 o'clock. Also this evening, Southern Arkansas University will play Southeast Oklahoma State University at 6 p.m. That game can be heard on Mena Radio, 104.1 KILX. Now Michael Povey with the Humane Society of the Ouachitas talks about picking out the right dog for you in this week's Pet Tip of the Week.
Deciding what kind of dog to get is as important as deciding whether to get a dog in the first place. Each dog has its own unique temperament, appearance, activity level, and a set of needs. You should do some serious and careful research to determine what kind of breed of dog is right for you and your family. Here are some things to consider. Temperament. You're going to be living with this dog for a long time, so you need to make sure he has a personality you can live with. Do you want a dog that's active, easily trained, strong-willed, friendly to everyone he meets, or one that is loyal to the family? A dog that needs a lot of attention or lots of activity to prevent him from becoming bored and destructive. Size. All little puppies are adorable, of course, but they grow quickly and so they'll grow a lot. Find out how large in height and weight that cute puppy will become before you bring him home. Male or female. In general, there is no significant difference in temperament between male and female dogs. If you are getting a dog for a pet, you want to get them spayed or neutered, which will eliminate most minor differences anyway. Puppy or adult. The advantage of getting a puppy, aside from its irresistible cuteness, is that you can raise it by yourself from the beginning and participate in its training and socialization every step of the way. Busy families should keep in mind that puppies cannot be left alone for more than a few hours at a time. Adult dogs are easier to train, and you know what you've got. Shelter dogs will love you forever for taking them home. Now you are ready for that big or little decision. Pet Tip is always brought to you by your local no-kill, non-profit Humane Society of the Ouachitas, where your new best friend is waiting.
In other news today, 44 years ago, a number of guys started an amateur ham radio festival named HamFest. Join this year's annual HamFest and ham radio operators this Friday and Saturday at Queen Wilhelmina to swap equipment and information related to this important method of emergency communication. There will be over $4,000 in prizes given away. HamFest 2013 will be at the campsites right below the Queen Wilhelmina Lodge. There will be, again, over $4,000 in prizes given away. Also, the Ouachita Amateur Radio Association will meet on Saturday at the Wonder House on Rich Mountain starting at 8 a.m. Testing will be from 9 to noon at the Wonder House near Queen Wilhelmina Inn. Now for today's obituaries. Francis Hugh Bud Smith, age 90, of Mena, passed away Monday. Survivors include his wife, Catherine Smith of Mena, his son, Daniel Smith, two daughters, Kay Smith Sparkman and Margaret Smith Bryant. Graveside services are today at 10 a.m. at the Pinecrest Memorial Gardens under the direction of the Bowser Family Funeral Home. Elsie Forehand Callahan, age 87, of Mount Ida and formerly of Mena, passed away Tuesday. She is survived by her son, Stephen Crump, her daughters, Jeannie Locker, Kathy Chance, Elsie Faye Keith, and Vicki Hall of Mena. Funeral services are today at 2 p.m. in the Beasley Wood Funeral Home. Interment in the Concord Cemetery. Visitation will be Wednesday from 6 to 8 at the Beasley, that was yesterday, at the Beasley Wood Funeral Home. John Scott, age 72, of Mena, passed away on Tuesday. He is survived by his son, Earl Westbrook Jr. of Mena. Graveside services are Friday at 11 a.m. at the Gann Cemetery. Visitation will be Thursday today from 6 to 8 at the Bowser Family Funeral Home Chapel in Mena. J.W. Keener passed away on Tuesday. He is survived by his wife Alice and children Terry Keener and wife Rita of Potter, Beth Scott and husband Dwayne of Cove, and Billy Keener and wife Joanne of DeQueen. Funeral services are Friday at 2 p.m. in the Beasleywood Chapel, interment in the Rocky Cemetery, military honors by the Polk County veterans. Visitation with family and friends is today from 6 to 8 at the Beasleywood Funeral Home. In lieu of flowers, the family requests that donations be made to the Polk County Senior Citizens Center. Ryan Ora Jones, age 29, passed away on Friday. He is survived by his daughter, Sydney Sue Jones, his son, Brady Colt Jones, his wife, Casey Brumfield Jones, his mother, Susan Sauce, his brother, Nicholas Rogers, and sister, Angela Spurgeon. Also his father, Joe Brown, and sister, Monica Brown. A benefit will be held on Tuesday from 4 to 8 p.m. at the Branding Iron Restaurant in Mena. Mr. Jones was sent for cremation under the direction of the Beasleywood Funeral Home. Pamela Sisk Wells, age 60 of Mena, passed away on Sunday. Survivors are her husband, Tim Wells of Mena, her mother, Betty Sisk of Mena, mother-in-law, Betty Wooten of Mena, sister Katrina Sisk, and brother Gary Sisk and wife Judy, all of Mena. Memorial services are September 14th at 1 p.m. in the Beasleywood Chapel under the direction of the Beasleywood Funeral Home.